Good morning YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. Last time I checked in was show day on the last show of the season. We are now like 11 days post show, 12 days post show, 13 days post show, 13 days post show. And in that time I've been to Marbella. I had a week out in Marbella with Drew, which was fantastic. And we definitely enjoyed ourselves. But been back in the UK now since Tuesday. The day today is Friday. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. I've just got up, had 9 hours sleep last night, which is bloody fantastic. But I'm on a deload so I got back from Marbella on Tuesday. We trained in Marbella, so we were there Tuesday till Tuesday. Did 5 sessions, and I'm deloading from Wednesday until this Sunday. So it's Friday today, so I've got today, Saturday and Sunday still in my deload, where I'll do no training whatsoever, and I'm eating at my new rest day macros, which is 2,665 calories, 215 protein, 305 carb and 65 fat on a rest day. So I've been eating that meal plan all week, and I will continue to do so until Monday when I properly start the off season and I kickstart my new split as well. So I can't wait for that. But today is just going to be a kind of day in the life update kind of video of me now that prep's over, and how although things are very different, things don't change. So I've just got up. I've got my ring light here, I've got my black backdrop here, and I'm about to do my posing rounds. Still checking in with Finn every day. I think checking in daily with your coach post-show is so important to avoid binging. Don't get me wrong, like in Marbella we enjoyed ourselves, and body weight probably did go up a little bit more than ideal, but it's come straight back down as soon as I got back to the UK. And yes, you don't want to be like yo-yoing body weight, but when I say body weight went up, it went up by like 2 kilo, and now it's come back down. So well, I'm gonna weigh in this morning, but yesterday I was 81.6, which is 1.5 kilo heavier than my morning weight when the morning I competed. So that's kind of where we want to be almost 2 weeks post show anyway, because you want to put on a decent amount of weight straight away, just to kind of get like just get into a little bit of a healthier body weight, put a little bit of body fat on, and kind of just get into a more normal operating kind of state of homeostasis. But yeah, gonna do my check-in rounds now, send them over to Finn, then I'm gonna go downstairs, weigh in, and start my day. So I'll see you whenever I next pick up the camera. Right then, we are back. Posing rounds have been done, weighed in 81.6 or 81.7, something like that. So body weight's starting to actually hold now. The reason I'm crouched down is because I'm getting my morning sups out of the cupboard. But yeah, body weight's starting to like kind of just regulate now. Obviously, from being away on holiday and eating all different types of food, and steps being different every day, and just like your whole routine just being different, like body weight was fluctuating quite a lot, which is to be expected. But now back in routine and eating the same kind of stuff every day, water's dropped off, body weight's kind of come back to where it was before, which is really nice, really cool to see. So body weight will probably hover around the kind of mid 81s for the rest of this week. Then we kickstart the off season properly from Monday, which is going to be really fun, and I cannot wait to get tucked in to an off season. I was prepping for well over 30 weeks. I think it finished at like 33, 34 weeks of being in a deficit and just slowly getting smaller. Obviously you look cooler and you get leaner, and you can still progress and enjoy training for the majority of it, but especially towards like the last like 10, 12 weeks, and especially in between shows, like, you're not getting any better in terms of, like, you're not building any muscle in that period, you're not really progressing lifts, you're not building like new tissue, and because energy levels are low, training doesn't have as much like oomph to it. Like, don't get me wrong, you can still get after training, but it doesn't have that same like excitement of like coming in knowing you're going to shift some heavy weight and you're going to try progress. So when kind of transitioning into the off season, the main thing I'm kind of looking forward to is that fucking love for training and just getting absolutely after it every single time, because that's what drew me to bodybuilding in the first place. It wasn't the want to compete, it was the love of the style of training. So getting back to that is going to be awesome. But in terms of like my morning routine at the moment, it's still exactly the same as it would be in prep. Like, there is actually nothing that's changed routine wise. I still wake up, I still check in, I still weigh in, and I still take my morning supplements. I caffeinate, and then I go for a walk. So nothing has changed in that sense, and I think that's really important because it keeps your head on. You know, it's very easy to lose your head when you come out of prep if you lose that routine, because prep is such a routine heavy thing. When you step away from that, from being so hardwired and so routine heavy, to then come away from that completely just because prep's over, is like the worst thing you can do. Like, you will just lose your head. That's not what we want. So routine stays the same. The only thing that's different is I'm not checking in after every meal, which is a nice change. And I've got a little bit more food and a little bit more energy, and I don't have to tan and shave and exfoliate fucking every Wednesday and Thursday before a weekend, which is just a massive win. So we've got a hydration supplement, creatine, and a multivit. I probably need to step up my morning sups game, to be honest, but like, it's just fucking money, isn't it? It's just all money, and I don't feel like I really need anything else. Like the hydrate, like the electrolytes, the creatine, and the multivit. Like, what more do you need, really? Probably nothing, but we'll see. I did have my blood tests. Well, I had my bloods taken 2 days post-show, the day before I went away. They came back while I was away. And to be expected, like, my testosterone levels are absolutely cooked after that prep. So the kind of like normal range for an adult male is like 8 to 30 nanomole per litre. Mine came in at 4. So testosterone's in the mud, which, again, like, there's no like alarm bells there. I've been dieting for 30 plus weeks. Like, it's going to be low. So now we're kind of pushing into a surplus, but I'm going to get them retested in like 4 to 6 weeks and kind of see where they're at then, because if they're still in the mud then maybe we've got an issue. But it's very interesting to look through all the blood work. I've sent it over to Finn as well, so he can have a look. And like, it's not just testosterone, it's all sorts of things. Like, it goes over like your thyroid, your kidney, liver, your blood cells, stuff like that. So Finn will have a look over that, and he'll let me know if anything kind of needs to change dietary wise, supplementation wise, lifestyle wise. So that's really interesting to see, and just a good way of kind of optimizing and learning more about your body so you can optimize the process. But yeah, hydration going in now. Make meal 1, eat that, and then go for a walk. Right, meal 1, as you just saw, 100 grams of chicken, 2 eggs, 140 grams of sourdough, and 100 grams of veg. That has been consumed. The time is now just after 8 a.m. and it's time for a walk and a coffee. So I'm gonna get that boxed off now, and I'll probably catch you at meal 2, so rest day meal 2, which is cream of rice. So I'll see you there. Oh, right, ladies and gents, that is a walk all done. About 5.7k steps ticked off, and a Americano consumed. So I'm only on 8k steps a day during this kind of deload. I was doing I averaged 23,000 steps a day while I was in Marbs. So it's nice to kind of just drop down. So I've only got 2 and a bit K steps left to do for the whole day. And it's just gone 9 a.m, which is nice. So I can kind of just chill out. But back home now, plan is now do some client check-ins, get back to some clients. And then just chill the fuck out. Got to film the podcast today with Drew. So that will be done at some point. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. I had a nice walk around the lake. So, going to get in now. Meal 2 is going to be had at 10:30, 11ish. And then, yeah, I'll probably see you at meal 2. Right, ladies and gents, it's that time. Meal 2 time. If you hear some noise in the background, it's the washing machine. So, just ignore that. But meal 2 is a good one. Got to go into the freezer for this bad boy. Oh, ho, ho. Absolutely gassed for this. You can't really tell the levels of this meal, but I'm going to run you through what it is anyway. I think it's 72 carb, 40 protein, 14 fat, something along those lines. Anyway, 65 grams of strawberries and cream and rice, which I actually really like. I know a lot of people don't. I like it. Then we have 100 grams of blueberries, 48 grams of cookie dough whey, which is probably, it's up there, top 3 whey flavors. And then we have 20 grams of dark chocolate, and then we have 100 grams of raspberries. So it's a great fucking meal. And I'm excited. I put it in the freezer because with the strawberries and cream, it's much better cold. It's kind of like a pudding, especially when you freeze it. It kind of hardens up a little bit. So I'm going to tuck into this now. This is meal 2. And then meal 3 will be had at 1 o'clock. The time now is 11. I'm going to eat meal 3 at 1 and then film the podcast with Drew. And yeah, just crack on. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, meal 3 is all chefed up. We have 50 grams of jasmine rice, that's uncooked weight. We have 175 grams of what's normally beef mince, but went to Aldi, no beef mince. So got chicken mince instead. 175 grams of chicken mince, 100 grams of veg, and 100 grams of raspberries. Very health, very health. And my next meal is actually exactly the same as this, so it's just a repeat. So I probably won't show you meal 4 because it is literally just this meal again. But that's meal 3 and 4. Very health, but very tasty as well. So I'm going to tuck into this now and then film the poddy with Drew. And then by the time we filmed the poddy, it'll probably be time for meal 4 anyway. So there we are. Going to tuck in. Do you want to say hello, Drew?
Hello, the YouTube. Is this the first one of the off-season?
This is the first YouTube of the off-season. All right, guys. Podcast all filmed. And it is now 3:45 in the evening. And it is time for meal 4. Which is, like I said, exactly the same as my last meal. So I'm going to flip the camera now and show you. But it's exactly the same. So yeah, going to tuck into this, and then my plans for the rest of the evening. I'm actually going out for a curry with some of my mates. I won't be having the curry, but I'm going for the social. Last meal will be had at 7. I'm going out for the curry at 7:30. So yeah, that's my evening plans, but it's been a nice chill day. So needed, greatly appreciated. Just having a day that can be this kind of laid back. Got all the work done that I needed to get done. Got my steps done nice and easy, so just a nice afternoon and evening of just eating and chilling the fuck out. So I'll see you guys at meal 5, which is another cream and rice meal. So I'll see you then. Yes, guys, welcome back. I had to show you something because this just proves, 1, maybe I'm getting old, but 2, how much of a hashtag bodybuilder I really am, because I brought the camera out just to show you my new set of Tupperwares that I've ordered. So we've got circular Tupperwares, we've got rectangular Tupperwares, and we've got square Tupperwares. 12 Tupperwares in total. Like these are gonna slap for oats and cream rice. These are gonna slap for chicken and rice, and these are gonna slap for like yogurt bowls. Cooking, like I'm gassed. Can't wait to prep some meals in these Tupperwares. So they're glass on the bottom, but they're plastic on the top. Unreal. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the Tupperwares that just arrived. So yeah, the time is 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I'm having a decaf coffee before my meal one in an hour. So life's good. Ladies and gents, here we have meal 5. It is the same exact meal of cream rice as I had earlier. 65 grams of cream rice, 48 grams of whey. I've got 50 grams of the raspberries on top, and then I've got the other 50 grams of raspberries in the bowl with the 100 grams of blueberries. I'm absolutely ravenous, and I'm in a little bit of a rush to get over to the curry for 7:30, so I'm just gonna fucking tuck in. That has been a full day of eating, rest day in the off season. Well, just before the start of the off season, really. 2,665 calories. Yeah, and that's been a chill rest day in my life. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.